this is going to explain why. Because the odds are just terrible. And let's be honest about it, okay? Divide up our experience by the time we have to learn, and our chance of winning is exactly 0.
Maybe you figured wrong.
I do this for a living. It's called probability. Watch this carefully. Here. Now it's heads, or else it's tails. And the probability that we'd win is the same as this coin landing on its side.
Okay, let's see.
Just go.
The foolishness behind modern women's unrealistic expectations. Female delusional calculator. Welcome to Management Highlights Daily. Yesterday we made a video about Julissa Bermudez scoring a 0.017% chance of finding her ideal man using the female delusional calculator. And once again, thank you guys for your comments because we learned so much from them. There are comments explaining how she got to the 0.017%. and also comments about the limitations of the female delusional calculator. The delusion goes deeper or beyond statistics. So in this video, we'll go into the foolishness behind modern women's unrealistic expectations. Now it's time for us to dive into this and do what we have to do. Because we men, ain't we? We men, ain't we? Shit. When you look at Julissa's dating history, it doesn't include the guys that she's been riding on the hot dog carousel. However, we can see that these guys are/were professional athletes and artists. Her last relationship was with singer Maxwell. And according to this website, Maxwell's net worth is $10 million. He's a high net worth individual. Keep that in mind because we'll get back to this. Julissa's net worth is $600,000. So now we go into the female delusional calculator. Here we go. We know that the age is 34 to 40 years old, right? Exclude married, race, any color or shade, minimum height, 6 feet, exclude obese, minimum income, and this is where we struggled the last time, right? Now, as you can see, she maxed everything out, all right? 500K is the maximum. Her net worth is 600K, so she probably want someone to make 600K a year, but that's not possible because this is already maxed out. Find out. According to statistical data, the probability a guy of the US male population ages 34 to 40 meets your standards is 0.017%. All right? Delusional score, 5 out of 5. You don't belong on this planet. You belong on the streets. Well, the streets are on this planet, so you have to go find the streets on Mars or something. But okay, what we're gonna highlight in this video is that this percentage is probably even lower. Now, when you click on the stats, you can read about the sources and where the data is coming from. And when you scroll down, there is information about some of the limitations the female delusional calculator has. We're not going to talk about the limitations they are presenting here. We're going to talk about the restrictions that women place on themselves. Check this out.
You know, he was pretty well put together, good looking, 6'1", which I like, tall guy.
I met this guy online. We had our first date at a wine bar.
Okay.
I really liked him. Tall, dark, handsome, totally my type.
So I matched with a guy who was very attractive, and like the guy I am attracted to is like tall, sort of muscly. He can be like fat, but like big, you know? I like big and muscles, and has a good smile and sparkly eyes and like knows how to laugh and stuff.
When you look at the questions, you can't see looks, sex appeal, and style. Looks matter. Women want a guy that looks good to them, and most people are average looking. So this makes the dating pool even smaller. Next restriction.
And I have decided to put myself back out there in the dating world and just try to have fun with it, see what happens.
I am trying. I'm actually doing what my friends are telling me to do, which is putting myself out there.
Put yourself out there. When women are talking about putting themselves out there, that's literally what they do. They show up. They will not put in effort to find this man. He has to find them.
I understand that at this age, for me to find a man, or for a man to find me, I should say,
This restriction is very important for females. Why?
Why?
Check this out.
Because we were on a first date, he invited me out. Yeah, it didn't sit well with me.
But when it comes to dates, I feel like I'm not taking them out on a date. They are taking me out on a date. So they are taking me for my time, you know?
He has to make the first move because women are insecure as fuck. The most beautiful women are the most insecure women on the planet. They cannot handle rejection. Check this out.
In fact, last night was at a restaurant. Had a great conversation with this Caucasian gentleman. I mean, we were vibing, we were clicking. I'm thinking, he's gonna ask for my number. White men never ask for my number. And he was like, all right, well, great conversation. You know, maybe I'll see you around. And I was thinking, what happened?
Ask for his.
No.
She could be talking to the man of her dreams, the man that she most likely is never gonna find, and she's not willing to make the first move. Ask his number or ask him on a date. But they will do everything for their careers. Next restriction.
And has proven that he's worthy of it. And I don't mean to sound conceited because a lot of men don't want me. But then if they don't want me, they shouldn't see me sexually. I don't want to be a sex object for random men anymore.
He must find you attractive. You might look good, but do you have a great personality? Just because he asks you on a date doesn't mean he wants to marry you. And when you are dating, you will have to present yourself as a woman that he would love to marry one day. Check this out.
I have to be in a long-term relationship like that. Like once you get married, that's it. It's you're one and done. And the last thing I ever wanted was to have to take down 1,000,001 photos or, you know, bring you guys along on a ride that then ended.
She does not post pictures of her boyfriend on social media until she is engaged or married. However, she does everything with these guys that she is supposed to do with her husband. So what's the benefit of marrying you? She's 38 years old, and men are naturally looking for younger women. Younger women have a higher fertility rate and probably a lower baggage rate as well. So you will have to compete with them. Next restriction.
And I did have a little quarantine situation that didn't work out, I guess, when things opened up. So did he, and he really went outside and like never thought about me and him outside. So that didn't work out.
This video of her talking about being single was a bad look for her. It didn't make her more attractive. She had a quarantine boo and the man went ghost when lockdown was over. She made it clear that she chose her career above everything else. Maxwell has a net worth of $10 million. I don't know what happened between them, but Maxwell dodged a big bullet. You do not marry a woman like this. She will divorce you and take all of your money without any regrets. Relationships are about balance. When you are both working all the time, with these busy schedules, you're not going to have much time for each other. Business owners work long hours and professional athletes are on the road all the time. Why would he come back to work instead of coming back home after a hard day of work? Modern women restrict themselves by not being great girlfriends, reliable girlfriends. What are the benefits of being in a relationship with you? What do you think a successful relationship looks like? Next restriction. When you look at the comment section of her video, you will see that the majority of women don't see it like we do. The sisterhood is not helping these women. Matter of fact, the sisterhood is one of the biggest reasons why women have these unrealistic expectations. They are competing with each other.
Or at least be attracted to you how you are. But women are constantly competing with each other. They do these things so that other women will be jealous of them because it makes us feel better about ourselves.
Consistently looking for the next high, overlooking the regular guy because he doesn't upgrade your superficial lifestyle and boost your ego. It doesn't matter how much data and examples you show her, she just can't help herself.
If I'll get to a point where I'll just go, yeah, anyone will do. But I don't think I will.
The foolishness behind modern women's unrealistic expectations. Female delusional calculator. Manosphere, we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.